Hi Scorpio, welcome to the channel and thanks for being here. I'm going to go ahead and start your twin flame reading for the Scorpio twin flames. Scorpio twin flame, Scorpio twin flames, Scorpio twin flame. First card at the Ten of Cups, King of Cups, Eight of Wands, Temperance, Three of Swords, and the Chariot. Bottom of the deck, the Eight of Cups. So you feel like maybe walking away from something and going towards your motivations, your passions, and your desires. Queen of Pentacles. So you could be maybe focused about your money a lot at the moment, Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune, thinking about your future. The Five of Wands, staying away from conflict, staying away from drama, not wanting to entertain negativity, negative thinking, not wanting to be around things that make you feel negative, not wanting to be around people that make you feel negative. You're more focused about your future. You're working towards a future where you can be comfortable, feel comfortable. If anything happens, it's like you're working on your nest egg for the future, and you don't really want to be back and forth with your person. You're trying to be in your higher self, and you maybe feel like your person kind of makes you go into negative thinking, and negative behaviors that you want to keep in the past. You don't want to keep being a lower octave. You want to continue to be in your higher self and focus on yourself, focus on your future, so that you don't have to rely on anyone. Especially with the transit that we're in or just getting out of with the Virgo Sun and Scorpio Moon. So a lot of you are all about your finances, your stability, and ways of attaining support, stability, and attaining finances, getting finances in order, stuff like that. Being aware of your future. So it's like you don't really have time for feelings at the moment, but it's like your person is just there. Excuse. Ten of Cups. So, your person wants that emotional fulfillment as well. The Ten of Swords. And your person feels sad because maybe like you put your foot down towards them, Scorpio. It's like an energy picking up in the reading. It's like you don't have time for your person's the back and forth between you and your person. So um the Ace of Wands. So your person, they feel that you've gotten distant from them. So your person feels hurt by that. Um, yeah, with the Three of Swords directly underneath the King of Cups. Your person misses you. They want to rekindle passionate a passionate new beginning. Maybe you feel like your person is being a bit too casual, Scorpio, because you just want to attach your claws and your fang, right? So you can have your way. Um, and feel comfortable in the connection. um what's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, the Page of Wands. So your person may be up to like trying to figure out how to lure you back in. And it's just a twin flame connection. You can't really let it get you down or let it weigh you down, because you learn a lot from your person and your person learns a lot from you. And it just shows that you're just focused on your finances and your day-to-day routines, um getting yourself in order. There's a possibility that you could be making a career change, or you could have made a career change to maybe your own business, doing something. So you're going through a lot of changes and you're trying to stay level-headed. You're trying not to let negative energies make you um lose focus of what you're doing. So your person is really hurt about you distancing yourself from them. They want to come in with a passionate new beginning. So your person may be up to something. They could be trying to figure out how, like I said, to get you to come back and rekindle a new passionate new beginning with them. They may even reach out with the Eight of Wands. The Two of Swords. And the Six of Swords. So um yes, 7, 8 of Swords. Yeah, like your person makes you get way too much in your head and you want to be focused on what you're doing. You don't want to be busy trying to figure them out. With the King of Swords again, it's like you're trying to um get away from their energy, but it's like you also are getting a pull to go towards them. But at the same time, it's like you're distancing yourself from them because it's too maybe confusing for you. They're not what you're used to. It's not the type of connection that you're used to, because you're used to like getting your fangs in there, getting yourself into a comfortable position where you feel like you can um dominate in a way. But you see, your person is like, they're not like aggressive, but it's like they subtly are dominating, and that kind of like turns you on about them. Like they do it in a passive aggressive way. Maybe that's why they're so good at um you know um rekindling the connection with you and having that passionate new beginning with you. Um, but it's like you're frustrated. To you, it's like you're trying to figure them out, and it's kind of like confusing you, and you don't trust it, you don't like it. Um, there's something about control as well. So maybe your person is doing things to control you. Maybe there's like a what do you call it? Like you both may be trying to um be the dominant one, but your person does it in a more subtle way. And it's like your person is able to make you react when you don't want them to make you react out of your emotions. So it's like they always know how to get you to um like be emotional, and you don't want that. Like you don't want that negative energy to make you feel like you need to be emotional with them, because your emotional is more on like a darker scale of emotions. Like once they get you to that emotion, it's like it's hard for you to just snap back out of it. Um it's like you really get pulled into that dark negative emotion that you're trying to avoid, that you're trying to get away from. um but you see, your person is just there. They're just there. Bottom of the deck is the death card, Pluto. Change and transformation. So maybe there will be a change in the connection, um where maybe through doing some inner work, some shadow work, maybe you can see where you're trying to be more of the controlling one, or maybe you can see where they're trying to be more of a controlling. Well, then again, it's going back to that being lost in your head, trying to figure them out. So your best attempt is to just um, work on yourself, do your shadow work, um, and see how you can maintain being in your higher self. Um, Queen of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you're trying to get away from the lack mentality, and feeling insecure just because things maybe not, just because maybe you and your person aren't on the same page at the moment. So you're trying to be in your higher self. And the Two of Pentacles, um, realizing also that, there's natural ebb and flows in connections. So, you know, um, maybe for a period of time, there's a lot of activity, and then for some period of time, things wane down. You're learning how to um, look at it more practical and not out of your emotions. So maybe that's what you're working on, Scorpio, not to look at the connection too emotionally, and learning how to look at the connection more on a practical level. The Five of Pentacles, 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. Um, so um, you may be thinking how you can be more practical in the connection, and not allowing your emotions to make you feel like you need to do things out of need or out of lack. You're trying to, you know, be in your higher self. You're learning how to balance that, to remain practical so that you can be calm and remain in your higher self. Because you're also really motivated as well. Like, um, you're also, you know, like I said, um, changing something that has to do with the way that you're um, receiving stability, shelter, support, security when it comes to your finances. It's like you're focused on that as well because you're trying to gain it in a unique way. You no longer want to attain it from a mundane 9 to 5 system. You're trying to figure out how you can um, change your circumstance. So, you know, you're really focused about that. And your person is like, you feel like they're almost taunting you. And you don't want to lose it on them. But they're just being playful. That's just, they're being playful. But, you know, keep focusing on, you know, you changing your circumstance, the way how you attain your security, your support, and your shelter in your own unique way without being stuck in your any mundane circumstance um, or situation. So the World card. So closing out an old cycle and beginning anew because something is changing, something is transforming in the connection. Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands. So bottom of the deck is a Six of Wands. So you had it up to there with your person. At the same time, your person sees that you're serious though, Scorpio. At the same time, though, still make time for your shadow work so that you don't get lost in accumulating wealth or when it comes to um, your pentacles energies. So it's good to still do shadow work so that you can see if you're lost in pentacle energies, lost in attaining wealth. So that's why it's good to, you know, always be on top of shadow work. Because your person sees that you're serious, that you're being very logical. You maybe even deciding to, like I said, yeah, you're operating now, you're trying to operate now out of your higher self. So you're becoming more logical and your person sees that, okay? And Six of Wands, and that's Seven of Wands. So it's like your person, you know, they know they're good looking, they know that they're a catch, and it's like what I was saying, it's like they're taunting you, maybe to see how you'll react, in a way, but at the same time, it's like they want to fight for the connection. Your person is hurt that you decided to distance yourself from them. At the same time, they need to mature. They're being a bit immature, and they see that, you know, you're becoming more logical. You're becoming more practical. Okay, so their ego is going to show them that they're being immature, and maybe they'll make an effort to change, or maybe they'll change because their ego, they're not no longer going to want to be seen immature or be seen that way because they're seeing that you're maturing, that you're taking the connection more seriously from a practical way, not from an emotional way. So your person's ego is gonna help to get them out of that immaturity, um because they don't want to see you leave. They don't want you to go. You give them emotional fulfillment, and they want to have a passionate new beginning with you. And they see that their Scorpio is growing up, like their Scorpio is maturing and no longer being a lower octave Scorpio. Because usually it's like always getting your way and feasting, you know? But your person is more of a challenge. The High Priest, Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So, you know, controlling yourself, because the connection is not a traditional way of going about it. Like, so much is changing now, and with Uranus being in Taurus, Uranus is the co-ruling planet of Aquarius, and Aquarius is all about change, rebellion, opposing energies, and attaining things in a unique way. So there's something about, no longer going about the connection from the old programmed way of how people used to get together, or the old programmed way of going about connection, relationships, and trying to apply that to these new connections, these new and original connections. So it's about, taking change, that change and uniqueness energy, and applying it to your connection with your person in order to gain success, and not letting your emotions rattle things to the point where you just feel like quitting and walking away. It's all about originality, doing it in a different way. The connection is different. It's not like a connection like any other. It's different. It's original. So you're gonna have to see the connection different and original. Scorpio. So your person wants to come in and have a new passionate beginning with you. And you can still focus on what you're doing. And eventually divine timing, and things will change and transform the way it's meant to. So illusion. So sometimes emotions can create illusions, thinking that things are supposed to be one way when there's different way of going about the circumstances or situation, and not letting your emotions make you feel like there's none. Then respect and emotional intelligence. So being emotionally intelligent and having respect for your person, and not letting your emotions create illusions for you to feel like you need to run away, because it looks like you're now turned into the runner, and your person is starting to chase. So start looking at the connection from an original and unique way of going about it, because your person is original, your person is unique, just like you. So it's about figuring out one another, with the Two of Pentacles energy, so that you can bring practicality in it, and then things can have its own rhythm, right, to it. So that was your reading, Scorpio. Thanks.